Hi, it's Dawn from Stick to the Plan. We're going to be planning today in my daily journal again, week of June 8th through the 14th. So stick around. Here we go. Because my husband keeps telling me that my videos are too long, so I grabbed stickers and kind of pre-planned on some wax paper. But I am using stickers from the Color Story book here, as well as the Fun Florals. I just got this one this last weekend at Hobby Lobby. I was so excited to be able to get out of the house again, and I actually picked up a couple, but this was one of them that I got, and I have really enjoyed it. So I did pull some stickers out of that this week. We are going to go with kind of a blue and purple and pink kind of a feel, and so let's just get started. Y'all know I have to cover up all of this. Is going to be fun. Y'all have to listen to me pulling this off of my paper here. I always cover up the colorful little dividers there, and so that's what this is going to be all about. Like I said, we're going with this kind of fun colors with this bright blue and some purple and pink, and so this is where we're going. Today's June the 4th. It is a Thursday, which is when I've been trying to get my videos out. Normally, I have these pre-recorded, and this week has just been crazy, so I haven't been able to do it yet. So you're going to see this shortly after I do it. I thought about doing it live, but then I was a little leery because, you know, what if something crazy happens and I end up having to stop in the middle or something? Once again, I struggle with my washi tape. But anyway, so this week's just been a little bit crazy. Working from home still. This is like week 843 for that. And it's still just as interesting. Let's use that. That's a good word, right? Interesting. To work from home as it was from the beginning. It's actually kind of getting a little tiresome. I am looking so forward to getting back into the office. It just seems like it has just been one thing after another with just, you know, life in general, trying to stay on top of things while also, oh, well, that's not straight. Let's try that again. While also trying to keep up with work, and just, you know, the separation between work and home is not always quite the same when you're working at home. I tend to be very task oriented, so when I can't get something done at exactly the right time that I want to, then I get a little frustrated. And so that sticker's just not fitting the way I want it to. So I'm going to throw my scissors down just to get your attention and trim it up just a little bit. No, seriously, I just dropped them. But it did get your attention, I'm assuming, if you were kind of half watching and then all of a sudden you hear this loud noise. But so this week, like I said, it's been crazy. So I think I told you guys before that we are having, and I think I said an in-ground pool, but I was lying because it's an above-ground pool. And that's going to be put in soon. But they are supposed to be grading. You know what that is, like when they come in and, I don't know, tear up your yard to make things be flat and straight. They're supposed to be doing that this afternoon, but we haven't seen them yet. So, goodness gracious, I might have just made that all as crazy as it's going to get. But they're supposed to be doing that today. We had the electrician come because we have to have an outlet put in that's just going to be dedicated to the pool. It can't have anything else going along with it, so we have to have a new one put in. And then so he came today. Well, then my in-laws, which were supposed to be moving in today, have been postponed just a few days, but they'll be here on Saturday. But their washer and dryer got here today, so we had to go and get that picked up and delivered to their house. And during all of this, I'm also working. And so it has just been, like I said, a little crazy. But it's starting to settle down a little bit. If you guys hear heavy equipment in the background, it's because the people are supposed to be coming, like I said, anytime soon to start grading. And they will have to pass by my office window to get to our backyard. So, I feel like I'm talking so fast since my husband's giving me a hard time about my videos being so long. I feel like I need to like really hurry through them, but if they're too long, just click that little button to move forward 10 seconds. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I've been known to do that a time or two just so I can see the finished product. But anyway, we are getting closer to the end of the school year, and so I'm kind of excited about that. Although working in HR, that also means it's a very busy season for us because we have to hire all the new teachers for the upcoming school year, and all the new teachers. And you know, I don't even know what the school year is going to look like. It seems like, you know, we're starting to get back to regular on a lot of our things, but our state still has a lot of, you know, rules like having to be 6 feet apart and wearing a mask if you are more than 6 feet or less than 6 feet apart. And so it just seems like it is just not, it doesn't even seem possible to have students back in school because our classes are just not set up to do that, to have that type of social distancing. So I know the people in the powers that be are really working hard to help that, make that happen for us for this school year. And I do not envy them that. I have a hard enough time trying to figure out my own self and staying 6 feet away from people, much less trying to do that for, you know, 40 something schools that we have in our district. So that, in theory, that will be coming. Students are supposed to be back in school as of August, I think 17th, but we don't know what that's going to look like. And so I guess we're just going to kind of have to wait and see like everybody else around the country. What are you guys doing? Are you going back to school? Have you guys heard, you know, what's it like in the rest of the world? Anyway, you know, my husband, like I said, is a teacher, so he's just as concerned about it as I am because he has to figure out, you know, how they're going to do it. What are they going to do with all of his students? I think he had 35 in one of his classes last year, and he said he thought he could fit maybe, I don't know, 12 to 15 desks in there and be within that 6 feet limit, which is not even half of his students. So I just don't know how that's going to work, but they'll figure it out. I mean, one way or another, even if it's continuing to do some of this, you know, working from home, virtual education things. It's just, I don't know, it's just, I guess, the new normal, even though it doesn't seem very normal to me at all. My son actually is getting ready to start back, well, he's still got a month or two for his schooling. He's in college, and they've already talked about virtual classes for them in the fall. But again, they're up in the air as well. So I guess it's a wait and see. Hopefully the COVID will calm down a little bit, as well as all of the other social unrest, you know, that's going on right now. And I am not a very political person. I do have my opinions. I don't often share them. But I think that what's going on right now is just so horrible, because I can only imagine the feelings that must be, you know, brought up with the death of Mr. Floyd and how that came about. And I just can't even imagine being that family, much less having that to be a regular occurrence, it seems like, within a community. And so I really just hope that, you know, I don't necessarily agree with looting and all those things, but I think at some point something's got to make a difference, and there's got to be some changes made. I don't know what those changes are. I wish I did, because I would jump right in there and try to get them started, but I really don't. It seems like there's a lot more to the story than what I can see on my side of things. But, you know, I am behind them, understanding that there are some changes needed. But anyway, I just hope that we can come to a peaceful resolution while we're seeing those changes being made. But that was enough of my political spiel. You won't get that very often from me. Look at me, I'm just plugging away, getting this done, using these Fun Flowers. Like I said, this is just kind of a fun, colorful spread. And since I did pre-plan, I feel like I'm just kind of shoving these down while I'm yammering. If you get tired of hearing me talk, click that little mute button. While you're clicking buttons, go ahead and click the subscribe button. and also the little bell to tell you when I'm posting videos. Right now I'm trying to post one per week, and I'm trying to put those up on Thursdays so that I have it consistent. I am trying to build up a following just so that I can be helpful. You know, I watch a lot of planner videos to get some ideas and to you know, just kind of figure out what's gonna, maybe some different ideas of what might work for me. And so I thought, you know what, I could do that, and then maybe somebody else could get ideas from me. And so that's why I started this channel. So feel free to, you know, follow it. Feel free to share it with your friends. I need all the help I can get. But anyway, okay, so this week I am putting my little dot down because today is supposed to be the grading for the pool, and on the 11th is supposed to be the install, and I'm so excited about that. I mean, today even it's like 80 degrees outside. You know, it might take a day or two for the pool to get up to some temperature that you want to jump in it, but I tell you, if you've been working out in the yard and it's 80, 85 degrees, you definitely want to jump in the pool. Now, I have to decide what I want to do again with these center things. I pulled all my stickers out, but then I wasn't really sure what to do with this, and I'm still not sure. What do you think if I just kind of leave it? Does it blend enough? I mean, it's kind of got some of the same colors in it. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. You know, what's it going to hurt? You're not really going to notice that as much with all the other pretty colors. But that's what we've got this week. Just Keep Going, which is just perfect for this time of year and just being stuck at home since March 13th. And, you know, I am starting to be able to get out and about a little bit, and that is helping me, helps me mentally, just to not be as, I don't know, cooped up, I guess, which is funny because I'm a homebody. I like to stay at home, but I just feel like I haven't been able to do anything to be able to get out of the house and see other people. And so I do miss seeing other people. So we're starting to be able to do that. On Saturday, my in-laws are moving in, so we'll definitely have some interaction there. I'm helping them move into their home. And it's also my son's birthday dinner that night, so we'll at least get to see our family all in one place, which will be nice. But anyway, that's this week in my daily journal. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, again, please click the subscribe button and the bell if you want to be notified of when I put up a new video. You guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Thanks.